I don't know if you can hear it, but right now it's raining out. And I'm not sure how loud it is, but I will say one thing. I take full responsibility for the fact that it's raining today, which is perfect because today's topic is radical responsibility. Welcome to Everyday A New Thought. I'm Thor Chalgren. Today, I want to talk about radical responsibility, as in being responsible for everything, including the rain that's happening right now all around me. I don't know if you can hear that. Hopefully not. But if you can, I am responsible for the rain. Well, not exactly, but I do take responsibility for my place of where I am in life. And honestly, I chose to record the episode today, which means if there's rain sound, I am responsible for that. So radical responsibility means we are responsible for the things that happen in our life. And it's a way of thinking about responsibility as in I'm responsible for everything. You've probably heard about the law of cause and effect, where we act, we create something, that's cause, and then what happens as a result is effect. So cause and effect. Radical responsibility is a way to think about that as you are responsible for everything that happens in your life. And here's why I think it can be a useful tool for us. Look, obviously, there are some things that I'm not responsible for, like the rain. But if I reframe it and say, you know what, in a way, I am responsible for the fact that I am filming now. And if there are adverse effects of that, that's my responsibility. I could have filmed yesterday when it wasn't raining. I could film tomorrow when it wasn't raining. I could be in a film studio or a sound studio where there's no rain sound at all. So ultimately, I am responsible for the conditions that I'm in. So how can you put this idea into practice? My suggestion is take a chunk of time in your day, say 15 minutes, and everything that happens to you in that 15 minutes, label it and then say, and I take responsibility for that. For instance, let's say your dog is barking and it's annoying you. Say to yourself, my dog is barking and I take responsibility for that. Now, obviously, the dog is barking. They're the ones that are doing it. But I can look at that. When I say I take responsibility for that, I can then say I'm responsible because I could have trained the dog not to bark. I could have a dog that doesn't bark instead of a Sheltie, which barks all the time. I could figure out ways to reward her for not barking. Another example is it's raining and I have to go to the store and I take full responsibility for that. Meaning I could have gone yesterday. I could have looked at the forecast. I could have figured out a way to get what I needed, maybe sent to me instead of having to go to the store. So again, it's causing me to look for the solutions instead of just blaming and pretending that I'm a victim of that. One last example. Maybe I have too many things to do and not enough time, and I might be prompted to complain about that. Instead, if I say, and I take full responsibility for that, then I start to look at the solutions. Maybe I realize, you know what, I said yes to too many things, or I didn't hire that person to assist me yet, or I didn't delegate something, or I'm taking on things that really don't need to be taken on by me. Maybe they don't need to be done at all. By taking full responsibility for things, it causes us to look at the ways in which we can be part of, if not the whole solution. When we don't do this, all we do is just complain about it's raining, the dog is barking, I got too much to do. When you take full responsibility for things, you train your mind to start looking for the solutions that you can be part of. So if you have things in your life where you find yourself complaining, take 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of your day and just start to train yourself to say, and I take responsibility for that. If you do that, I think you'll start to rewire your brain from being one where you see yourself as a victim and instead you see yourself as someone who can take action and solve the challenges that you're facing. Thank you so much for watching the show today. I appreciate you being here. And if you like this episode, please hit like, please hit subscribe to the show. And until next time, thanks again for watching.